Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're finally qualifying here in Assen for the Dutch Grand Prix. Qualifying will start very shortly. In about 3 minutes' time, we'll be running a 25-minute qualifying session slash Q1. Kind of depends how many people will join later in the session. We'll give people a chance to join a bit later on. Let's see how that all goes. But yeah, Robo Mesa just woke up. I better see him in about a few minutes' time hop into the game because he has reasons. I definitely do not want him to drive or anything. Nah, he's not related to GMG at all. Let's see how we are doing in the audience, and we have 3 people in the audience at stage. Let me announce that people have 25 minutes from the start of qualifying to join. As I will rejoin because I can only see Almanos, which is yeah, just don't. As we have more people in the audience right now, the R8 Club has joined. Welcome, the R8 Club, one of the fastest Italian drivers within the league. Very good, and he had 3 beers, so he'll be flying today, either in lap times or on track. We'll see how that all pans out. We are about 1 minute away from qualifying 1 / qualifying. I don't know how this all will work out. But yeah, great to be racing back again, and let's have a bonkers qualifying. Hopefully people will join later on in the session. Aquacar is also here present today as usual, as I will make the lights green in a moment time. And the lights are green, you can start, go on track. As I will make a quick screenshots of Parc Fermé before we will go ahead to the drivers, or on their out laps anyway, so that's not a big issue. Destin is DMing me as well. Let's see what he's talking about. As Aquacar saying, oh, I have no idea what he's talking about, but as I'm also waiting for the arrival of JD Kelly. He's not here yet. Let's see if he's online on the Roblox. He is indeed, so let's invite him. As drivers will start the first lap here today. We're on board with Aquacar 344. Let's see how he does on his first flying lap for today. Across the finish line, heading towards turn 1. Can he put in a good lap? Back from a podium in Vega where he was a lap down. Missed the apex a little bit into turn 1. Chased by a Gap PX for JD Motorsports, who is now running a new scheme for the team. As I need to be aware if new people join as well and have to teleport them instantly as we are training. As we cross the first sector line, Albanos with the purple sector 1, Aquacar with the 27.3. For the drivers who are present here, you can cut all the way to the boards. And will gain you a little bit of time as Gappy goes into the gravel. He does maintain his tires, so nothing shady really. As 4 drivers are on the leaderboard right now, still going on board with Aquacar as he goes through the second sector. I think Almanos will put in the quickest time. Yeah, he will indeed. A very strong sector 2 as well. I Love Football goes quickest, Drifting Casey goes quickest, but Almanos will be quick to change that, as he will shortly arrive on the finish line. We're just waiting for the bar to update that, unless he has corner cutted. He did indeed, so he will not be appearing on the leaderboard. Gappix and Aquacar both on their lap. Gappy 1:16.0. Aqua invalid. Not great from him. That will mean that. Oh. So this needed a teleport. And this one left the game. Okay, interesting. Alman is now across the finish line. I have not seen his sector times, and he did not do a valid lap time yet again. It's very important to get a valid lap time in as well, as we have 7 drivers who put in a sector time, which is not the biggest qualifying we've had so far, but we'll see if we have a bigger showing for the race. I think we will, as I will ask a Seeker if he's coming as well. And just getting the drivers in here to see how far we will get. There's 20 minutes remaining. Altman across the finish line to take quick time away from his teammate Drifting Casey. That will make a Lambo front row lockout as it stands. Let's see if Noob Empire Racing can strike back with that, or if we see an outsider do that instead. And Aquacar takes 5th place away from GapPX as Skykai has joined. No, it's fine, don't worry about it. As we are now getting a bit more, as 49 left again. Don't know what's going on with him. In the Robo Mesa getting on great. As Seeker is on stage here. Welcome Seeker, you can join the stage. I've invited you as welcome to the qualifying session. It's a bit of a smaller showing right now, but we're getting on with it. We're having 17 minutes of qualifying remaining, and currently the real Cappy has taken away quick time. He has had 1 pole position in his career. Can he take another?
I don't know, but also thank you for
Reminding.
yeah, thank you for letting me be here on another fantastic race. Happy Fourth of July, anyone, anybody here in the
Yeah, for the
U.S. Happy
American
Fourth of
viewers,
July.
happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day, if I say it correctly. Of course, a national holiday, if I say it correctly. We don't really do anything with that on 4th of July in the Netherlands, and I know there's France has 14 Juillet, and that's for 14th of July, but that's not really relevant right now.
Yeah,
For the American
yeah,
viewers, happy 4th of July, as Robo Mesa
yeah.
is here.
Anton Jones. He sailed to the Netherlands like it was like Holland back then.
Yeah.
Um, he lost his ship and he captured a British ship without an ensign, and it kind of helped him create Benjamin Franklin's design of an American flag and enter as a official U.S. flag,
All right.
which I still have in my garage.
Oh, that's very cool. Sorry to interrupt you, Seeker. It seems like Food was on a flying lap here. Very good sector 1 and 2. Keeps it clean in the chicane as well. Across the finish line, he will come. Will he improve? To what place will he go? Across the finish line, he takes second time. A little football with an absolutely amazing lap. Kicks the R8 Club from the top
And he
two.
did the sand. He spins.
He spins. Manos takes quickest time here. Provisional pole for him. Let's do it as we see one JD Motorsport car on track. JD Motorsports has put up with a new livery. Gap PX now has been overtaken by his one of his drivers in Lambo Racing. His sectors were not valid. He's about to start a new hot lap. Seeker, tell us, what do you think of the temporary livery that JD Motorsports is rolling this weekend?
You know what? I kind of like it, but we could see this livery change next season. We could definitely see new sponsorship that JD will bring in. So beyond that, we're not going to see AW, Nationwide, Genesis, and other sponsors anymore for this team, as JD will probably bring in his own sponsors into
As
this
the
series.
R8 clip, I have no idea what he did, but that's a sector 1 that's not valid. I already know that's not going to be valid at all. Let's see if his second sector. I think his second sector wasn't valid, but what the hell did he do, man? I think I might know what he did, but yeah, he's not going to
The
improve here.
question, the question is for JD Motorsports, will we see a new number style on for his team, and will we ever see more sponsorship for JD Motorsports in the near future for next season is the question. But amazing livery, better than the purple one. Cause yes, I don't care about the purple one.
I mean, the purple one wasn't really intended for his team to begin with. It was kinda a livery that the predecessor of the team ran. Perez Motorsports, very well known for the purple schemed cars.
If I were JD here, I would totally bring in one of the JD Motorsports modified sponsors to the OOF series and replace some sponsors there. That's who we see. That could be questionable.
As we also have a
Was
new
like
pit system, as Robo Mesa, for example, is going to pit, so is Atmanos. If you look closely to the pit, there will not actually be mechanics waiting for you to change your tires, and they will wait a certain amount of seconds before you can leave again to ensure that no one is
I
really cheating to their pit system. As
I can give a
Manos, he
TP to
can.
the pit.
Oh yeah, sure. My apologies. I should have done that sooner.
yes, I thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, thank. I'm. Oh, I found a way out.
Can I not watch everyone on this thing?
I don't know, man. Also, I like the new JD Motorsports logo. But you know me. I'm taking a graphic design class. I could just rig it up and rig a new one.
As Robo Mesa saying,
Uh,
are your mechanics stuck? Because if that's the case, ah, yeah, Robo, you don't really have to reset your car. You don't.
oh my God, Robo.
Okay, okay. Now I could understand. You can reset your car. You're completely stuck in the pit lane, but yeah, you don't. You have to do the pit stop. If you don't do the pit stop, then you will have like this issue where the mechanics are just waiting for you to go.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. I'm one of the mechanics.
So do not respawn the car. Just do the pit stop, okay? As JD will not make it for qualifying, he should be there for the Grand Prix itself, but
Here we go. Oh no.
as who's Jamal? He's not a driver. As 49 needs a TP. Yet again. GapX needs a teleport.
Holy crap, man, there's new bases out on Student Honest.
As the 8 Club goes back to first place, knocking Isle of Football out of the top 3. Still on the second row on the grid, but not into the top. We'll be going on board with Sky Let's how his first sector look. It's a 35.1. He's stuck behind the chairs.
Let's try to fix this. Fix what's going on here with the GMG pit crews.
Yeah, the GMG pit crew will disappear once Robo does actually do a pit stop properly, because then they will do work as they are intended. If you drivers just despawn the car in the pit lane, which is not even allowed in qualifying.
There's Robo.
And Robo starting his first hot lap. Let's see how he can perform here in Assen. Through turn 1 and 2 he go into 3, now heading towards 4.
It's a very good day here for a race today.
As he exits 5. Now into 6 and 7 he goes. What's the first sector looking like? And 25.8, that looks very strong from Robo Mesa as he enters the second sector. A big lift here in the corner that can be taken flat out. Let's see what his strategy and lap time will be as he goes into the second sector of the lap. Now heading towards Schrodinger's. Can he keep on the surface, on the turf? Very much on the exit. Let's see how the second sector is looking like. 27.1, not too bad at all. Dumping ERS, I assume, in this last sector. Can he keep it going? Can he keep very fast lines and top speed in this last sector as he heads towards the chicane, the final corner on the track? Into the right one, into the left one. DRS enable across the finish line. What up time will it be for Robo Mesa? I assume if 114.1, it's a 114.0 for him, taking 6th place as it stands. As someone does want to be brought to the stands.
Out of the pit is our current qualifying first placer on Almas, since he won South Africa last week.
That would be back-to-back for him. That would be a great result as well for him. Back-to-back pulls and taking home another 3 points. As as we look at the sectors, no real improvement. GapXN is on an improving lap time for him. Let's see what he will do in the second sector. Bit of a lag spike, a little bit of rubber banding. Let's look what the second sector looks like at 27.5. He is improving. Can he jump places as well as he goes for the final sector of this lap? Approaching the chicane. Can he keep it on the good stuff? Entrance to the right. It feels like he slowed down a little bit too much. As he now will cross the finish line, he does improve, but it's not an improvement in terms of places, but it's looking very close actually. Only 2.3 seconds on this road course difference. As there's a bit of dissatisfaction with the... Oh, and News has joined. As Aqua has said he's out, had to go AFK. I mean...
And that number 67 is still looking menacing. The helmet's just scared. The helmet just scares drivers.
So that's a big bang into the wall, but he has not lost a tire. Okay, if you lose your tire,
oh, that's a big issue for that 37 team. Luckily he could just pull it into the also into the gap in the infield. But can he get back to the pits and respawn his car? Which he does good, but spins out again in the process. Oh man. And I am just now looking over behind the garages. We have a hauler in the air.
but 5 minutes of the session remaining.
Let me take a picture of it. Holy crap. We have a hauler in the air, which I'll send it to your DMs. This looks kind of funny.
Alright.
Looks very, very, very fun.
As Kababa is struggling to set a lap time on track, as he's waiting for his mechanics to leave. As someone diabolically speeds in the pit lane, there will be Robo.
Has Robo gone down pits?
He has resetted his car yet again. It's...
I will just let Robo like come into the pits again and do pit stuff so it can actually get the
You're
get the mechanics gone away again. Where is that screenshot? I lost it. No.
as I accidentally brought the wrong gappy.
Oh no! That seems worse. Gosh darn it, where is it? Ay, ay, ay.
Anyway, in the meantime, we have 2 minutes of qualifying remaining. It doesn't seem we have enough drivers to support a full qualifying session. In the meantime, it's Scenic Fan improving on a better lap. Let's see how he can perform through the final few corners. He comes.
Amazing.
Keeps it clean. I think it's a bit of a time loss there though through the final chicane. Across the finish line, he does not improve indeed. It was a good attempt though, only a 10th off his best, but he needs to get the braking better done in the final corner. As we go on board with Gappy Po, last year's champion. Can he find a start a lap before the timer reaches 0? Can he set a valid lap time as well? That's the question. The first sector is of course valid, but he came out of pit lane, so this is not going to be a hot lap for him any bit. Let's see how he will do.
I'm gonna roll by 3 shots a sec. Ay.
And let's go on board with Gappy Po's about to start his first lap time. For the I think that was invalid as well. He's not enabling DRS. His first and only attempt so far. Will it be a valid lap time? Will he had a good lap time as well? As he did a 26. Someone else did a 26.0 sector 1.
I managed to take a screenshot on my phone. The pictures in your DMs because it looks kind of funny.
Oh yeah, sure, go ahead. I will be looking at it. As the final laps of the session will be set. As drivers will finish the laps. As it stands, it's Admanos on pole. Can the Rook Gappy do anything about it? He just started his final lap. We see a good amount of 25s happening right now. Gappy Po will not do a valid lap. He'll be starting P11. Kababa will be starting P10. Gappy X is not an improvement, but he's not doing bad sectors either. Across the finish line, he'll come. Can he improve any bit? He does not. A valid last sector. The right clip, 25.5 for him. Will it be anything better? Can he take pole away? As I cannot. Where's the R8 clip? I cannot spectate the R8 clip. I cannot spectate the man who's on an absolute flyer. Robo Mesa with a purple sector 2. What is Robo Mesa on about? Can he snoop pole away? That's through the chicane he goes. Across the finish line, he will shortly arrive. Robo Mesa, purple sector 2, across the finish line. It's an improvement. It will be P5 still. As the right clip, it's taking quite long for a second sector. I think he's not improved as well. He crashed. Oh, okay. As
your pole sitter, all Meadows, second pole, and back to back again for pole today. Question is, can he win this race and secure a back-to-back win of this season? 2 Grand Prix wins could definitely help him up in the points.
But let's see if he wants to interview. He is on pole here today in Assen. Takes us home 3 extra point, increasing his championship lead. Almanos, pole position for you. Great result for you and the team. It seems like a bit of a chaotic qualifying session, but you are on pole. Tell us, how was that lap? It was not that far away from the Rook Gappy, but how are you feeling?
Yeah, first of all, thanks everyone for the team, for the car. That isn't really good this weekend, but yeah, we managed to come on top once again for the second time in a row. It's really something that wasn't in my books, considering the state of that car and the GMG and how fast all the cars are. But yeah, it looks like we managed to do it again. And yeah, just going as much fast as I can with this car. Everything is in P6, unfortunately, but still not bad at all. And yeah, it's quite of really feeling well to extend the championship lead already coming with the qualifying.
And of course, it was not that far with George. George did a very good attempt. He's starting right behind you. Arguably has a better car than you have. Tell us, how are you looking towards the race, and how far behind? How much of a threat do you consider Josh?
Yes, Josh is a big threat today, and actually expected them to get pole position. But yeah, the gap was really close, and I didn't, to be honest, put my very perfect lap. It was really messy, that 112.6. But yeah, maybe in the race stuff can change. We don't know. We'll see how things go depending on the strategy and corner cuts and penalties. But I think Josh is a big shot for the win today. He might win actually today.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, and good luck in the race. It's gonna be a tough one, and do your best. As we will be
Yeah, thank
interviewing
you.
the guy in P2, Josh. A very good attempt from him, not that far behind, only a tenth separating P1 and P2. Only it's like 6 tenths separating top 5. Very close. A second, and you have the top 6 there as well. Josh, P2, how are you feeling?
I mean, knowing that I was only 1/10 away from getting pole position like I did in Imola last season, it's a bit hurtful. But I mean, this is obviously a case of skill versus machine. We all know that NER is the best car. I mean, at least the second best car this weekend. And we also all know that Atmanos has incredible skill, and he proved it by putting up this lap in that car. Of course, we both underperformed. I know we both can go like at least 3 tenths faster if we are not under pressure. But I mean, it's what always happens in qualifying, so I should have expected it. Feels a bit sad knowing that I could have gotten pole, but it is what it is. It's still a front row start, and qualifying results don't really matter when it comes to this league. So I'm gonna put it past me and just try to do the best for the start in a few hours. I also want to congratulate football because being 3 tenths off pole position is an incredible job, and I want him to get all of the credit for it. It is an amazing lap from him as well. And of course, all of the other people who were between half a second or 7 tenths, what is it? Like between, like close to the pole position. This is really a close qualifying. I'm happy with this competitive. Next, like the race in a few hours is going to be really interesting. I know a lot of people are running a lot of different strategies, and that's the fun part about this track is it's really ambiguous when it comes to what tires you should use and when you should pit. So it's going to be an interesting race, and I hope we can get a good result for the team. Shuffle's dead.
My apologies, I got in the disturb for a little bit. I missed the last 3 sentences, I guess.
I'm glad to hear my interviews are that boring. Okay.
No. Someone interrupted me. You were a great respondee, but uh, I mean, you might have answered that, maybe not. But do you see yourself winning the Grand Prix?
As far as I'm aware, me and Lambo and NS are running completely different strategies. So it all depends on which strategy will pay off. It is really a gamble for me and the team to do this strategy. But if it pays off, I don't see a win being unlikely, either for me or for Noose. So we're just gonna try our best and see what position we can get. We don't have our number one driver, so as long as we can get a decent position, it's maximizing points, not losing them, and we're just gonna hope for the best.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Josh. Good luck in qualifying in the race, and yeah, that. As I will also interview the man in P3. Let's see what Josh. As a Seeker, would you please interview Ella Football?
Sure.
Alright, he's in chat though, so he will read.
Alright. I love football. You managed to get P3 today in qualifying. How do you feel? And how will this actually affect the race today? Would you ever get up to the front? And would you make good pit stops today to maintain a third place or get up there to the lead? I will. I'm just waiting for his response. First name, bruh. We're waiting for football's response.
He is talking in chat. Hi guys, you can't read, just kidding. I'm feeling okay. He's just sent a long message.
Another question I have for you is this: if you know you're around the track, but could you actually find a good managed point to pass both second place and first if you have fresh tires? And would you just wait for them to get on pit road to make that first place pass and hold on until race end? Would that happen with you if you managed to do that? Right, thank you, football, and good luck on the race today, and we'll see you later once the race comes to an end. Thank you, football.
Alright, well, after interviewing the top 3, we'll not interview the rest of the grid. We'll be going to the general voice in a bit as well. Well, thank you for your time. It was amazing qualifying, even though we are a bit short-stacked in terms of drivers. I'll see you guys in